We begin tonight with a developing story from East Tennessee State. News Channel 11 has learned a change is coming at the top of the ETSU athletic department. Several sources have confirmed that Dave Mullins will be replaced as Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, and the announcement could come as early as this week. Sources telling us that former VCU AD Dick Sander is in line to take over the post on an interim basis. Mullins has been a part of ETSU athletics for over 2 decades. He has served as the athletic director since 2003. He was the head man. Coming up on Saturday's Sports Connection, the Bucks tried to knock off league leader Florida Gulf Coast. It's a battle of the 2 top teams in the AAC when the Milligan Buffaloes entertained Tennessee Wesleyan. The King College Tornado also at home tried to bounce back after a loss. And we hit the slopes for this week's ski tip. Saturday's Sports Connection is next.
They just seem like they said enough is enough. And they bowed up. And when they bowed up, they really, the last 15 minutes, boy, that was fun to watch.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Saturday Sports Connection. I'm Kasey Marler. The ETSU Buccaneers back inside the Dome today when they entertained Florida Gulf Coast. The Bucks 1-2 in conference play, taking on an Eagle squad flying high. After a win over USC Upstate, they led the league at 4-1. We pick it up early on. Coach Bartow's team playing well early on, but still Florida Gulf Coast shooting well. This one of 11 first half three-pointers. The Bucks still hustling, though, as they track down the loose ball. Ends up in the hands of Hunter Harris, who knows what to do with it as he slams it home. Bucks down 13 at the break. They were down as many as 19. Then it happened. Here comes freshman Petey McLean. Drives and scores high off the glass, 63-60. Eagles, here come the Bucks. They take the lead, 67-66. On this jumper from John Walton. Senior Jarvis Jones playing great basketball as of late as he hits this jumper. And another freshman, Lester Wilson. Nice bounce pass from McLean. Look at Wilson in traffic. Gets the bucket and the foul. Crowd going crazy. How about McLean to John Walton for the monster jam, and the Bucks come back and win in fine fashion, 85-75 to final.
Really, the story of the game is obviously the last 15 minutes, the 5 guys. I've been here 10 years now. I can't really remember a grittier, tougher comeback than that by 5 guys.
It gave us a better rhythm. You know, obviously we're at home listening to the fans cheer, and it gave us just a better tempo.
We guarded. We just got all the 50-50 balls. We outworked them. We hit the boards hard. We got out in transition. We got easy baskets.
Karen Kemp's team with an uphill climb today against powerhouse Gulf Coast. Joyce Zimstrong was 4 for 4 from beyond the arc. Sarah Hansen from deep past the three-point line. The Lady Eagles, 22 made threes, a new Division I record. Maria Bond helping the Bucks stay close as she lays it in. Short time later, it was Brianna McQueen, but it's not nearly enough. 97-60, Florida Gulf Coast wins. More bad news for the Lady Bucks. After the game, Coach Kemp announced that sophomore shooting guard Brianna Bogart has left the team. Here is the coach.
Brianna Bogart, she came to me on Wednesday after practice. You know, not real happy. She was crying, but she said to me that she just did not feel like she fit into our system. She is not a motion passing game creative type player, and she wanted to be in a system that was a little bit more, set oriented.
Time to take a break here on Saturday Sports Connection. When we come back, the Vols still looking for their first conference win of the year as they travel to Alabama. Plus, we gear up with this week's edition of Ski Tips. That and a whole lot more when Saturday's Sports Connection rolls on. Gonzo Martin's Volunteers have fallen on hard times. 8-5. The Vols have lost their last 2 games, including the conference opener against Ole Miss on Wednesday. Today, they hit the road for the first conference game of the year against Alabama. Pick it up in the second half. This game a close one as Skylar McBee hits from the near corner to give the Vols the 2-point lead, 49-47. Jordan McCray had 21 points. He finishes strong right here with a nice drive, uses the window, reverse lay-in. Bama pressure, though, forces the turnover and leads to an Andrew Steele lay-in. Steele had 11 as Alabama pulls away late and wins at 68-65.
Minus the turnovers, that's the way I'm used to seeing Tennessee basketball being played. Hard-nosed effort, enthusiasm, played with a lot of passion, but came up short. I give those guys credit, protecting their home court, finding ways to win games.
Time to hit the slopes on this week's ski tip. Beach Mountain Resort's Gil Adams takes us around the rental shop to help us gear up for another day on the mountain.
Hey, this is Gil Adams at Beach Mountain Resort with your ski tip of the week. You've decided to go skiing, so you need to get your equipment. And we have a great rental facility here at Beach Mountain Resort. And you may choose also to get one of your local suppliers and shops where you're from to get your equipment. First thing you want to do is pick out your boots. And your boots will be approximately the same size as your shoe size, but you need to try them on, make sure they fit good, make sure they're snug. And then after you get your boots, then you're ready for your skis. And then you get a different length of ski for your ability, number one, and for your height. And we have several different sizes of skis you can see here, including some really long ones for some more advanced skiers. And then once you have picked out your skis, the technician will take one of your boots and they'll fit the bindings to your boots. And these bindings are designed to release in case of a fall that puts your leg in a bind. The bindings will release your boot from the ski, and it's very safe. When I started skiing 45 years ago, these bindings were not nearly as safe as they are now. Another thing that is a really valuable tool for me are the poles. You can use the poles to help you get up off the snow. You can use them to move yourself along on the snow. And you want your pole to be about the length, that's about how long my pole will be. These poles are too long for me, but I like to make a 90-degree turn in my elbow, and that's how long my pole should be. And then after you've done all that, you're ready to put your good warm clothing on and hit the slopes. This is Gil.
More basketball straight ahead on Saturday's Sports Connection. The King College Tornado back at home against Pfeiffer. And what a showdown in the AAC. Buffs and Bulldogs straight ahead on Saturday's Sports Connection. Welcome back to Saturday's Sports Connection. The league lead was on the line today when Milligan entertained Tennessee Wesleyan. The Red Hot Buffaloes winners in 4 straight, including a couple of league games this week against Union and Bryan. Let's head inside Steve Lacy Fieldhouse. Plenty to cheer about for the home team. In the second half, Tyler DeVault off the feed, uses the glass up and in. Mickey Woods also showing a crossover pull-up jumper from the free throw line. It's good. Back come the Bulldogs. E.J. Ward finding some space and using the soft touch as well. One more three-pointer from Woods from the near corner, but it's not enough as Tennessee Wesleyan wins 82-79. David Crockett graduate Lauren Murr back in the Tri-Cities hoping for a Tennessee Wesleyan win over Milligan. Science Hill grad Janisha Good had other ideas as she pulls up and hits the three-pointer from the left wing. Later, it is good again, this time from the right wing. Lady Bulldogs, though, were hot today. Michelle Davis hits a three of her own, and Wesleyan knocks off the Lady Buffs today, 57-44. King College and Pfeiffer. We pick it up in the second half. King comfortably out in front. Pretty passing. And there is Drew Stanier with the finish. One more time. Great passing. Another three-pointer from Stanier, and King wins going away 67-51 the final. Time to take another break here on Saturday's Sports Connection. When we come back, Cameron Krabs takes a look at the week ahead. Plus, Talia Freeman joins us to talk about ski season at Beach Mountain. Stick around. You're watching Saturday Sports Connection. Thank you very much, Kenny. It has been a very busy and eventful day here in Knoxville, but after nearly 3 weeks and a coaching search that seemed to last forever, the Vols finally found their man. He comes from the Cincinnati Bearcats, and his name is Butch Jones.
It is my pleasure to introduce the head football coach at the University of Tennessee, Butch Jones.
With that, Butch Jones becomes the new head coach at Tennessee.
Thank you, Dave, for everything and giving me this wonderful opportunity to lead the best college football program in America. And I truly believe that. And we're going to do some very, very special things.
Jones is a proven winner throughout his career, 50-27 overall, with 2 stops, 3 years at Central Michigan, and the last 3 years at Cincinnati.
I think you have to do is look at our football staff and our body of work. You know, 6 years, 4 championships. And the plan is infallible if the players buy into it and believe in it, and they will. But it's a process.
Now the hard part, winning over a beaten and battered fan base in the brutal SEC.
Our alumni, our fan base, we've got to come back together as one. We've got to come back together and get Tennessee football back where we all want it. And I am absolutely confident that that's what this fan base will do.
Our fan base and myself had the same expectations. You know, we're working to be the best. We're working to be #1 every day. And we're working to be national champions. We're working to be SEC champions. Here's the thing. This program has done it, and we'll do it again.
Coach Jones was quick to mention that a couple of SEC heavy hitters, namely Les Miles and Nick Saban, did not have SEC experience when they joined LSU, and we all know how that turned out. Reporting from Neyland Stadium in Knoxville, Tennessee, Kasey Marler, News Channel 11 Sports.